engineer in Raigada district for Utkal Alumina as a client. I quit my job in 2017 due to some personal reasons, and I have a drive for civil services. Since 2018, I have been preparing for civil services, and in the meantime, I was also self-employed. Sir.
Meantime,
I was also self-employed.
like
Like doing free-time jobs that are related to my field, and doing certain activities that are contextual activities that belongs to 3 or 6 months period, like that only.
which
Because
work
I
you are
couldn't in civil engineering, sir.
like what works you are doing?
I was doing a building project in Kalpana as well. Then we are doing another project in Rajma as well. Renovation of a one building. That's it.
Why civil service?
Sir, actually during my stint as a site engineer in Raigada district, I have encountered some problems related to tribals and the grassroots reality of our Odisha. So that's why I decided to pursue a broader field that I can uh, have significant amount of authority to make a change in their life. That's why.
Only if you are thinking that only by having authority you can change.
Uh, yes, certainly authority is because of uh, because of this field.
Every year so many civil servants are getting into the service.
Yes, sir.
They have their authority.
Yes, sir.
Then why you have faced this kind of problems of the tribal people?
So certainly there are some lacunas in implementation of schemes, and
That means that particular civil servant is not working well.
I don't mean to say so, but there has been some misunderstanding, and there has been some detachment from the reality of grassroots level.
That is the work of
Yes.
the civil servant. That is the work of the BDO or Tahsildar.
Yes, sir, certainly it is, but we have a.
What problem you have encountered?
So the locality I was placed in, that is Tikiri of Raigada district, it was there is lack of basic amenities like the hospitals, and even if there was a building for primary healthcare, there was no doctors, and also there were frequent power cuts, and drinking water is also a problem there. And in law and order, so there is a, as it is a Naxalite left wing extremism area. There was a police station, but its infrastructure was not enough, and so these kind of.
Do you think this kind of problem, if you are posted there, can you solve these kind of problems?
So I think I can solve the, but
How?
in my
Can you
initial
recruit a teacher and a doctor?
no sir.
Can you establish a hospital on your own? Can you establish a police station on your own as a BDO or a Tahsildar? Is having a power?
No,
BDO.
sir. In my initial days, I don't have that authority. But as a BDO, if I belong to that block or
Yes,
any
I
other
am
block,
telling you.
yes, sir.
If you are there as a BDO,
Yes.
can you establish a medical college or medical hospital? Can you establish on your own?
No, sir. As my initial days,
Not initial day. You are as a, working as a BDO for Tahsildar, or let assume that you are a collector.
yes, sir.
Can
Yes.
you establish a medical college or medical institutions or establishment?
Yes, sir. I believe that if the grassroots reality and ground report are easily available to our seniors, and if there is adequate persuasion to higher authority, then they will consider the welfare
Higher
of the
authority means what?
means the secretariat, sir, and means the policymakers.
Who are the policymakers?
Uh, Generally, in a democracy like us, the ministers are the policymakers and bureaucrats are.
Then the ball is in the court of the policymaker, right? And what you will do? You cannot do anything else.
Yes, sir. As a bureaucrat, we have to take the ground reality into action, and we have to prepare a report. We have to give
Do you
necessary
think
inputs.
only you are amongst the 314 blocks in Odisha, right? You are among, let's say your age video, 314 video is there,
Yes.
right? One of video written letter to the minister कि ये मुझे जरूरत है, तुम्हें लाଗୁଛି कि तुम कथार मानिक मिनिस्टर तुम पॉलिसी बनेबे
Sir, I
तुम
think
चेंजेस करि परिबो लिमिटेड टाइम पीरियड भितर?
Sir, I think continued persuasion will do the work, and also it's not that all the videos are not working. There are certainly progress in our state. We have come a long way since 1990 to 2024. So there has been certain progress, and we are also overcoming poverty by that. Recently, survey also showed that. So it
In
is a,
multi, do you know multi-dimensional poverty index?
yes, sir.
Who published it?
Anitya, sir.
Nitya, what is the rank of Odisha?
Sir, I don't know
What are the
exact
major
rank.
reason behind Naxalism? What is the meaning of Naxal?
So Naxalism as a concept originated in West Bengal, that to assert their own rights, that and in Odisha, especially
Why the name came? How the name evolved as a Naxal?
so from Naxalbari area, it was started. That's
Good.
why.
Then
And the main
what is
issues,
what is the ideology of it?
so it is left-wing ideology, and in Odisha, especially the Western belt is affected through Naxalism, and their demands are their assertion of rights of their Jal Jangal Jameen, and the gap in development, and their between the Western and Eastern Odisha, and in general also the gap in development. And
What is the tribal population of Odisha?
so I'm not sure about the population, but it's 23.85% of total population.
Yes, good. Then your hobbies is interest on automobile technology.
Yes, sir.
Which kind of technology you have interest?
So as I generally drive more, so I have a inclination towards IC engines. So
Only I see you are a civil engineer.
yes, sir.
You have interest in automobile technology or automobile as a mobility purpose.
Sir, both as a, I have interest.
You are fascinated by the speed or driving.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me the limit of the speed limit of NH.
So it is generally decided by district administration, but in Bhubaneswar, our the national highway 16 that passes through, it's 80 km per hour. But district administration can limit it to lower than that.
In what condition?
Sir, I'm not aware of the conditions.
Okay.
How do you use Mayo's principle as an administrator? Can you use Hilton Mayo's principle? If
Yes,
yes,
sir.
what?
So Elton Mayo was a human relation theorist who gave relationship between the management and its workers. Generally, in our administration, there is a lack of communication between grassroots workers and top officers. That's why there is problems of
No, just
yes,
particularly tell me that Mayo's this principle or this idea of Mayo I can use as an administrator.
so the approach that teamwork and ventilation therapy that Mayo gave to increase the morale of workers so that they can be more efficient. And
So just tell me the outcome of human relation approach, the three outcome of human relation approach.
so particularly, I cannot tell, but the outcomes are it gave public administration a method of that human behavior is also a
Okay. What is split system in Indian administration? Split system.
split system. So split system is used in secretariat, that policy making and policy implementation are two different things, and policy implementation generally work at grassroots level, that is done by line agencies, and the staff agencies do the policy making.
Staff agency
Policy making, sir.
policy making. So you are staying currently in BBSR.
Yes, sir.
BBSR every year face waterlogging or urban flooring. Why?
Sir, in Bhubaneswar, especially some areas, and in recent last decade or so, we have seen the rise of infrastructures in Bhubaneswar, that all the natural water bodies has been illegally encroached, and there are also pavements, concrete pavements all over the city. So there is no natural percolation to ground, and the drainage also gets blocked due to wastage, solid wastage. Those are the main problems.
Acha, do you think in present time comparative public administration has any relevance?
Yes, sir. The Minobru Conference 3 gave comparative public administration as a way forward to study different administrations of the world and to learn that the previous Weberian approach or the Western-led approach is not only suitable for developing countries. So, in countries like India and Southeast Asia and Africa, they are going through a transformation phase, and their society is also different. So, comparative public administration is a way forward to enrich the field of public administration and also increase its implementing efficiency.
Acha, in India, we promote or we follow position classification or rank classification.
Rank classification, sir.
So, what is position classification?
Sir, position classification is followed in USA, especially USA.
What is that actually?
So it is the position is classified, not the rank. Like in India, if a person goes into administrative service or finance service, he will rise the rank as it. But in position classification, a position is specially classified that so a person having certain experience and certain qualification will hold that position and not due to his rank. It is more specialized.
What is sensitive training? Sensitive or T group training? Have you heard about it?
Yes, sir.
So you have worked as an engineer in different project.
Yes, sir.
What are the challenges being faced by PPP model?
So PPP model mainly started in India post 1990. That it aims to overcome the problems of
No, challenges. What are the challenges right now?
right now, sir. We have no regulatory framework for PPP project. That's why there is a sign of corruption in PPP also, and the model also there is cost overrun. Like we have the high infrastructure projects that used to be um, of certain cost. Now it's higher according to CAG report, and also
If corruption is pervasive there, then why government is always going for the PPP model?
so recently central government has came up with a new model, that hybrid annuity model, that it to overcome the limitations of the PPP.
Okay, any 2-3 types coming under the PPP model, subcategorization of the PPP model?
So I'm not sure, but I can take a guess that it's engineering procurement.
No, like build, operate, transparent,
BOT, build, operate, engineering.
like BOT, BOO, double DO, BTL, then build, transfer, leach.
Yes,
These
sir.
are the certain times are there.
Okay.
Now, recently, when monsoon onset on Indian subcontinent, a number of bridges in Bihar started to collapsing.
Yes, sir.
In each day, there was news that certain bridge has collapsed in Bihar. As an engineer, what are the possible reason of collapsing so many number of bridges in Bihar?
So currently there is investigation going on, but I have read a report that the aggregates were used are of low quality. That they take the sand from that riverbed and used it as a sand aggregate. In riverbed, the sand aggregate generally wears away and it loses its binding capacity. That's
What
why,
kind of sand usually use? Diameter will be what? Diameter of the sand that usually use?
so the fine aggregate diameter I am currently not able to
Fine
recall.
would not be, sand fine would not be used. Okay, fine. The government projects, so many projects are going on. On what basis the government projects are allocated? Let's say you are a contractor. How you will get a project from government? And what criteria, any criteria is required that government project will be allotted to you?
So I'm not able, I don't know about that, sir.
What is the basic difference in terms of role between BDO and Tahsildar?
So BDO is a developmental role and Tahsildar belongs to the revenue administration. That surveying and revenue collection is its main role.
Then what is white asphalt? White asphalt.
I have heard about it, but
That is also used in
yes,
road construction. Right.
Yes, sir.
Now you have worked in Rayagada, right?
Yes, sir.
Any 2-3 types from Rayagada you can remember? Those who are coming under the PBTG.
Rayagada, sir, tribes. I think Saura is a tribe there, and
Okay.
in Tikki region there are Sauras there, and Khairi I'm not sure about it, but in Koraput and that area, Khairi.
In which year Utkal Sammelini fast took place? And
Utkal
where?
Sammelini.
Fast Utkal Sammelini happened where?
So I can take a guess, but I'm not sure about it. It's 1903. I think.
Under whom presidency? Revensa issue is also there.
Yes, sir.
Who constructed Revensa
So
as an engineer?
As an engineer, sir.
Because you are engineer. Who did that one?
Sir, I don't know about that, sir.
Okay. Unit 6, you currently you are residing in Unit 6. As sir asked you what are the causes of the flood in currently Bhubaneswar. You mentioned certain points, right? Then whole of Bhubaneswar is not facing flood. Certain regions are facing flood, right? So why certain region? Any particular problem?
So the low-lying areas of Barmunda and Nayapalli, and also Old Town areas, those are facing floods, and there is increased concretization that 10 years back the Bhubaneswar we have roads in Achajiwar also that contain soil, but all the pavements and footpaths have been concretized. Also natural water bodies and
have you heard about fiber road, like geotextile road?
geotextile. No,
have you
sir.
heard about geotextile road?
So there is a project in our village by different another group, but I'm not able to recall the specifics of it.
Basically, in which areas the geotextiles roads are constructed? पंचायत राज सेंटर ऐसे
So it's
रूरल रोड करा देते जब ठीक अच्छे लास्ट क्वेश्चन अच्छा एज एन वीडियो ଆପଣ କୋଉ ଲେଭେଲରେ କାମ କରିବେ ପଞ୍ଚାୟତ ରାଜ ସିଷ୍ଟମର?
so it's intermediate level.
Called as
Panchayat Samiti.
chairperson ଥାଏ?
Yes, no, so as a CEO to Panchayat Samiti, chairperson will be.
अच्छा ग्राम सभा ଆଉ ଗ୍ରାମ ପଞ୍ଚାୟତ ଭିତରେ ଡିଫରେନ୍ସ କ'ଣ?
So Gram Sabha is a legislative body consisting of all the voters of that village, and Gram Panchayat is a elected body of the consisting of more than one villages, and Gram Sabha is basically the grassroots level democracy that we envision. There is a
What could be the minimum difference between two gram sabha?
minimum difference.
Minimum duration conducting the gram sabha.
Sorry, sir, I don't know.
How many gram sabha can be conducted in a year?
Sorry, sir.
Thank you.
Under which parliamentary constituency Rayagada comes?
No, sir, I don't know.
Tell me the famous businessman from Rayagada.
No, sir. Sorry, I don't know.
Do you know Oyo?
So yes, sir.
Oyo Hotel?
Yes, sir.
Who is the founder of Oyo Hotel?
Sir, I think he's from Barampur.
No, from Rayagada. Ritesh Agrawal?
Ritesh Agrawal, sir.
He is from Rayagada, no?
I think okay, sir. Maybe, but I heard that he's from Barampur. Maybe he has shifted.
Not shifted. He is from Rayagada.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Sir, good.
Hmm?
ଭଲ ଥିଲା
Optional.
sir.
Brilliant. Memo जो तीनटा idea individual participatory management
sir
informal
recall
communication
ହେଇପାରିଲାନି
तीनटा ପଚାରିଲି ତମେ CPA ବି କହିପାରିଲନି Memo ବି କହିପାରିଲନି team group training split system ଟା କହିଲ ଆଉ ତ ପଚାରିଲେନି position classification କହିଲ